This time, let's go with topnotcher.ph for our examination preparation, particularly on AFPSAT 2022. So this time, this is a reviewer in which the coverage for this AFPSAT examination are the following. These are mathematics, verbal reasoning, and abstract reasoning. As a tip, this AFPSAT for 2022 will cover these subjects, mathematics, verbal reasoning, and abstract reasoning, in a 150 question test in multiple choice format. This examination is not that hard, but the real deal here is the time limit. Each of the covered subjects has a duration of 30 minutes. So each item or each subject has 30 minutes to answer. So it means to say you have a 1 hour and half minutes to answer each question. So each item has 30 minutes. To answer. This time, let's practice for mathematics. So this is a 50 question practice test. This time, let's start, please. In a small company, average salary of 3 employees is 1,000 pesos per week. If one employee earns 1,100 pesos and other earns 500 pesos, how much will the third employee earn? So here, the average salary is 1,000 pesos. So if we have 3 employees, A, B, and C, if A receives 1,100 pesos, B receives 500 pesos, what is the salary of C if the average salary per week is 1,000 pesos? So simply, the formula for average, to get the average, is add all the items, add all the number of employees, add the salary of A, add the salary of B, and plus C. And C here will be X. Let the salary of C will be X. Divide it into 3. So you can do it on your own, the formula that I have given you. So let's try to answer. This is 1,200 pesos. Okay, it's 1,400 pesos. Take note of that of the salary, the formula here is employee 1, which is A, employee 2, which is B, employee 3, which is C. Divide it into 3 because there are 3 employees and the average is 1,000 pesos. This is the formula to get the average. So add, and then 1,100 plus 500 is equals to 1,600 plus the salary of C. Then multiply the 1,000 pesos with 3. So therefore, it's 3,000. Subtract 3,000 with 1,600 pesos, it will become 1,400 pesos. So the third employee will earn 1,400 pesos. Continue. A student chose a number, multiplied it by 2, then subtracted 138 from the result and got 102. What was the number he chose? So a student chose a number, multiplied it by 2. So that number will be X. So multiplied by 2, 2X minus 138. 2X minus 138 equals 102. So obviously, what was the number he chose? So 2x minus 138 equals 102. So transpose 138 together with 102 will give us 36. 138 minus 102, it's 36. Then divide both side by 2. 36 divide it by both side by 2 will give us 3618. Let's try 110. Okay, it's 120. Instead of subtracting 138, we will add 138 plus 102. Okay, so divide both side by 2. Diba? 2 times x minus 138 equals 102. Transpose 138 to the other side together with 102. Since this 138 is negative, it will now become positive. So therefore, 138 plus 102 will give us 240. Then divide both side by 2 to get x. So that is 120. So the student chose a number that is 120. Continue. What is 4,995? Divide it by 15. Okay, so simply we will divide it. So we will get at a 3, 15, 40. So 49 divide first 2 digits. So 49 divided by 15, it will give you 3. So all of them with 3. Then 49 minus 40, 49 divided by 5, 49 divided by 15 will give us 3. Then 3 times 15 will give us 45. Then another 49 minus 45 will give us 4. So bring down 9, 49 again, so 3. So double 3. So obviously it's 333. Correct? So these are simply a computation. It's easy. So you can have with you paper and pen to answer, show your solution. You can have your solution. Which of the following fractions is equal to 5 all over 6? So in order to, these are big numbers. In order to be equal, to equate these numbers into 5 all over 6 or 5/6, we will get the GCF. It's obviously 25 and 30 because the GCF of 25 and 30 is 5. 25 divided by 5 will give us 5. 30 divided by 5 will give us 6. So 25 all over 30. Check. Correct. Multiplying the numerator and denominator of the given fraction by 5 gives us 25 all over 30. So multiply. 5 times 5 equals 25. 6 times 5 will give us 30. Continue. Which of the fraction is the smallest? The smallest here. The bigger the number, the smallest it becomes. So 29 is not. 211 it can be. 213 is the smallest, diba? While 2/3, the smallest here is 2/13, while the biggest here is 2/3. So 2 all over 13. Correct? So 2/3 is the biggest, which has an equivalent of 0.66. That's 2/3, 0.66. 2/9, that is 0.22. 2/13 is 0.15, while 2/11 is 0.18. Continue. You are lying 120 feet away from a tree that is 50 feet tall. The tree has a height of 50 feet and you are away from it with 120 feet away from the tree. You are 120 feet away from the tree and the tree has a height of 50 feet. You look up to the top of the tree. Approximately how far is your hair from the top of the tree in a straight line? Again, you are lying 120 feet away from the tree, from a tree. Then the tree has a height of 50 feet. You look up to the top of the tree. Approximately how far your hair from the top of the tree in a straight line. So you are here lying, and then this is the tree, which is 50 feet. And then approximately how far is your here from top of the tree in a straight line. So we will be using here the Pythagorean theorem, wherein c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared. So squared the 120, square also the 50, and then add them. Then the sum of the squared of 120 feet and the squared of 50 feet will be added. Square them to get the c. So let's try 50 feet. Okay, it's wrong. 130 feet. The distance may be determined by writing and solving the following equation. So this is now c squared b squared. This is the formula of Pythagorean theorem, because this is a right angle forming a right triangle. So c squared, our c here is x. We do not know our c, so our a will be 50 squared plus 120 squared. So that's the formula. 50 squared plus 120 squared equals c squared. So add will give us 130 feet. So here I'm just only explaining the process on how to solve this. Sarah is twice as old as her youngest brother. If the difference between their ages is 15 years, how old is her youngest brother? So if Sarah is twice as old as her youngest brother, then if the difference between their ages is 15 years, how old is her youngest brother? The formula here will be the age of the youngest brother will be x, and then twice that's the age of the youngest brother, x. How about the age of Sarah? The age of Sarah is 2x. 2x. So therefore, it will become 2x minus 2x, and then minus x. 2x minus x, because 2x is the age of Sarah minus the youngest brother, which is x, equals 15. So obviously, if we will compute that is 30 years. The age of her youngest brother is 15. The following system of equations may be used to solve the problem, in which Sarah substituting 2b for Sarah, 2b for Sarah in the second equation gives b here is the age of the youngest brother, and 2b is the age for Sarah. So 2b minus b, in our explanation we use x, that is why 2x minus x equals 15, where our x or b is 15. That's the age of the younger brother, which is 15 years old. Continue. Gempoy's bikes shop was reduced the price of a rear derailleur by 15%. What is the original price of the item if the sale price is 1,275 pesos? So, the original price, the problem here is, the issue here is the original price. What is the original price of the rear derailleur? Diba? The original price. The original price will be X, and the selling price will be 1,275 pesos. So our original price, we will multiply it with 0.15 because 15%, minus it with 15%. What is the 0.15? What is the 15% of the original price, diba? So therefore, that is the selling price. Again, original price, multiply it with, diba? Original price, multiply it with 15%. And then, subtract it with the value of our 15%. So, original price, again, original price, multiply it with 15%. So, our X here is original price, and then the original price will be multiplied with 0.15, and then subtract it with the value of the 15% of the original price, and if we will subtract that, that is our selling price, which is 1,275 pesos. So what is now the original price? Let's try 1,400. Okay, it's 1,500. So again, here, original price will be X, multiply it with 0.15. Original price, multiply it with 15% or 0.15 minus with the value of your 15%. What's the 15% of the original price? Subtract it and you will get 1,275. So in this example, 1,500, multiply it with 15%, and the value of that will be subtracted with 1,500. Again, 1,500, multiply it with 0.15, then minus it with the value of that. What is the 15% of 1,500? So, subtract it, and we will get 1,275. So, as a computation, 1,500, multiply it with 0.15, that is 225 pesos, diba? The 1,500 pesos, multiply it with 0.15, 0.15 will give us 225 pesos. The 225 pesos will be subtracted with 1,500. So, will give us 1,275 pesos. Continue. How many degrees are there in a right angle? So, it's obviously, if it is a right angle, 90 degrees. Correct. Next. Find the missing term in the following sequence. 4, 9, 19. Blank 79. 4, 9, 19. Blank 79. 4 and 9, the difference is 5. 9 and 19, the difference is 10. So 5, 10. So therefore, 5, 10, it should be also 15. So 15 plus 19, 15 plus 19 will give us, again, 15 plus 19 will give us 34, diba? So 4 and 9 is 5, while 9 and 19 it's 10, the difference. So the difference will be 9, and with the other number will be 15, since 15 plus 19 will give us 34, but the choices here has no 34. 19, 36, 37, 39, 38, 79. Plus 5 plus 10, it should be I think times 2. The difference between 4 and 9 is 5. The difference between 9 and 19, it's 10. So 5 times 2 will give us 10. So 10 times 2 will give us 20. So therefore 39. Then 19 and 29, the difference is 20. Times 2, again, 4 and 9, 5. Times 2, 10. So 9 plus 10, 19. Then 10 times 2 will give us 20. So 20 plus 19, 39. So 20 times 2, 20 times 2, 40, plus 39, 79. Check. So the increase from term to term is twice the increase from the previous two terms. Thus, the increase from 19 to the missing term will be 20, or twice the increase of 10. Thus, the missing term is equal to 19 plus 20, or 39. So, we will end here for our first part.